No moi hoki mai ki te Wahnanga. Hope you guys are well. This is episode 7 or 8, I think. But I hope you guys are well. We're going to break down the Sharks game. Heaps of cool stuff to break down. We look at, how we attack the middles. Look at some defensive things. And then we also look at just some great play by our guys, Egan, Walker, Sean, you name it. All of our creative players just do such a great job, and the whole team in general. So hang around for this one, guys. I think it's going to be about 20-25 minutes. But again, share, like, subscribe. Do anything you can to share this episode and enjoy and hang around. Okay, guys, I want to start off by looking at the first try against Metcalf. First, we're just going to go roll through some tape here. This is early on in the game. Just want to try and look at what Metcalf does here. Okay, so he bites in and he moves off his read there. There's really good stuff from him. But Pompey and that are holding, so they're requiring Metcalf, as you can see, to kind of get Will Kennedy. They're going to play the other two. And then you see just nice work by Metcalf there to get across to his read. I suppose that's, the trust and building trust. Great job by him there to get that job done. But, that's just the start of the game, targeting Metcalf a little bit, seeing what he'll do. Same again here. They get him on just a short ball and quarter, biting in. So they kind of just, again, it's part getting that mental repetition, getting guys to cue in to bite in on Nikora. Nikora runs hard lines, so they want to try and get that, Metcalf to bite as many times as possible on Nikora, so they open the outsides up. But Nikora runs so hard that he has to be respectful to Nikora. Same again here. That little push off, you could probably get a better push out from the middle there. That probably Tom Ale, if he can get out on the outside and then push forward on the outside, and that pushes Metcalf out on the outside shoulder, that he can take Hines over here. So, but this is what happens in the games. Doesn't mean that it's but a little bit more push out would have been nice. But Metcalf, as you just takes that little step in to check Nikora, because he has to respect him, and then just gets caught a little bit. And Pompey just still in that pattern of not jamming, of holding out to the outsides, and Hines gets caught out. That happens a lot, guys. It's not a major thing, but kind of getting the timing right to push from the inside. I've talked about that before, getting the push from the inside to help your outsides. But that's how good Nikora is, that Metcalf has to see that. But also Pompey, if he does see that again, maybe they jam that. But yeah, just trying to think, okay, this can happen sometimes. It's not a bad thing. Well, it is, but kind of Metcalf, that's the whole point of getting Nikora to run those lines. So nice stuff by the Sharks there. Now this one was cool. Shout out to Fonzie from This Warrior's Life. He kind of picked this one out, and it's actually a really good set to kind of see what we try to do in terms of getting all that movement so that the edges open up. It's really cool seeing the likes of Dylan Walker and all that kind of what the type of shifts they do in sets. This is a nice set off a penalty where you can kind of set up midfield. This is a really strong place where we like to operate. We like to get over the halfway line and then get into an early set and start to really manipulate the line and attack different parts of the field. So this is a typical one where we go out the back, and start off in the middle of the field. This is what we always kind of pretty much do off a set. We start, first head up is always in that middle of the field part. And you can kind of see the compression there, of the defense, how crowded these guys are, Excuse my drawing, man. That is disgusting. But so there's just a really strong line from the Sharks in first initial phase, and then you start to see like the slowly breaking down of that. But first hit up off a penalty is always usually out the back twice, and then a hit up from a forward in the middle. So as you see there, and look at Tohu, man. He just asks a lot of third man in, getting all that type of thing. Really cool. This is cool. Then you go hit left on the tram lines on that 20-meter line. And look at that by walking. Like, Adam's going to target that channel two out from the ruck. So he's going to target in there and around Hines. Okay. And Dylan Walker, you'll see his involvements in the set, So you're going to hit between 2 and 3 there. And this is where we're starting to manipulate, that line, and especially the middles. We're starting to shift them around, those middle defenders. Then Toby Rudolph, because Adam's such a big dude, look, you got the fullback in there, and then you got Toby Rudolph just checking over, make sure they can get to the ground. Dylan Walker again reloading into that first receiver role, and just sort of this time getting Sean the ball. And see, you're getting these guys are still reeling and recovering. Let me show you. So these guys are still trying to recover from getting it and trying to get over here. Then you're targeting these three here, and seeing what they do. My apologies. And then a shift wide. And just see the defensive line integrity here. You got Wade Graham all over the place at the back there. And look at Toby Rudolph. He's just a little bit gassed. As you can see him here. He's just very gassed. And all the movement that we are doing from these shifts from left to right. And then you kind of see a little bit of space gap. The gap integrity, you see the space now between here and here. It's not as compressed anymore. You're starting to see bigger openings as you go along. And so we do another shift left, this time Sean in at first receiver, and then look, Walker in that second, and out the back there. And just look at the integrity of the Kununurra line. And then Nico Hines dropping back in for Adam. And so there's just that defensive line is just getting moved around so much. And even though Pompey gets tackled there, look how staggered they are there. This whole area is just, look at Toby Rudolph there. Just, they're all over the place. So, we're breaking them down, physically, and then also, in the gap. So, again, look at Walker off. So, see how many involvements Walker has off this type of set, eh? And then always hard lead runner lines. And then this is good where you kind of get a feel for what Moreland wants to do. You see Moreland there jump out. And at least but look at that bite that you're getting inside there. So you're getting Wade Graham really in hard, those three there, and you're just starting to see all the space. And, Talakai's not in the frame, but you're starting to see, we're starting to really move these guys around physically, and they're kind of not able to keep up with all the shifts that we have. And even though Walker goes in there, the damage is already done. So again, this is just beautiful play too. Strong running from Berry. And Talakai bites on that. This was good where Dallin just hung on his wing. Usually if you think about it, Dallin's usually coming from this angle, off the shoulder of CNK, and then he's going through like that. But it was nice to just see him just sit there on his wing, just like that. It was like an open shooter in a basketball game, like a 3-point shooter. Just sort of see him like you just sit on the corner three, and you take the shot. No one's marking you. That was nice to just see him kind of sit there. And I'll show you in the next shot why I think that was effective in terms of, that shape there with Dallin on this edge here. That looks like a kick right. So that's why I think Mulatalo might have got caught in a little bit. It looks like out the back to Sean with a kick to the edge. And so you get that massive space there where Talakai and Mulatalo's not even in the frame yet. So as long as Dallin hugs that end, it should be try on every day. And then you start to see Mulatalo come in late. And then they've already got the look that they want there. Really nice pass by Sean. Nice line by Chance there. And then see Dallin just holds on his wing. That's what you need to do sometimes. You don't have to actually run off the hip. That was a nice finish there. But then, so guys, that's kind of how dynamic our offense is. I know Blimmin, what's his name? Gallen's saying, "Oh, we're boring one out hit." Bro, we're hitting every edge. Walker's the key, He gets involved in so many levels, and obviously you saw first receiver, then he's out the back, and then he provides that. He's just a physical player as well. He can also ball play and those types of things. But you start to see we're not just a basic boring team. We're hitting every part of the field, and we're moving those middles around all over the place. The Toby Rudolphs of the world, where they can't cope with that amount of volume, and then if you time and space everything right, you get those massive openings on the edges there. So no, just showing you guys how a typical set off a penalty can look. But it's just really effective team player, and we've got really good ball players everywhere. Okay, let's move on. This was just a beauty by Egan. Now I've learnt this is called a bob set. You go blind, open, blind. I'm not sure if it's from rugby league or touch, but I did a little video and people said this is what you call a bob set. So you do go blind side. What I love about... Oh, no, sorry, this isn't it. This is a different thing, sorry. Again, Walker, guys, just getting involved and attacking the numbers, playing out the back, attacking the short side, man. Like, really nice. This is a nice play. Pompey probably could have gone through here. You see Toby Rudolph was the inside man. I think Pompey probably gave this a little bit early. I wonder what that gap looks like. Maybe it was closer than what it looks, this gap here. But if you think about Toby Rudolph probably, in my eyes, probably wouldn't have got there. But you want to probably get Pompey just to go a little bit further. But either way, it's still a break. But that was really nice by the Warriors. I thought this was a really good play. Again, attacking from every angle, taking a short side when they get the look that they want. But, that's kind of really good signs. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing. Oh, this is a good one where you kind of, so this is kind of, conditioning Moylan to go for Curran. Look at that hard right line Curran takes. And he gets whacked, man. He definitely gets whacked. But you see, Moylan is conditioned to take Curran there. And then again, this was a nice where you set off with the double block play. So you're going to use these two guys here. You will see it here. This has been a staple here. These two. And they both go at the line. And they try and channel in those spaces there. And so but then you've always got Chance looming on the outside. So it's like a kind of a 3-on-3 or 4-on-3, but you're not sure. Talakai is the key man. You're not sure what he's going to do, if he's going to take Chance or then the flat ball to Berry is another option. And you kind of see it where he gets caught out, Talakai. Anyway, we'll have a look here. There, and so that's another strong shape where Talakai bites him. But look, Chance is open as well. It's the same, that double block play to the previous try is the same here. But you condition Moylan to stick to Curran, and then Talakai just whiffs. And just strong, hard line, like, Berry has died with the ball in that situation a few times. It's nice to see him just sort of stick to his guns and run those hard lines and get rewarded for it. So I love that play, that double block. And it's just reaping the rewards. Really cool stuff. This was a nice one, this 40-20 here. Fourth tackle, as you guys can see. The Sharks went ready for it. Just a beautiful play. As you can see, like, I'm kind of using an NFL term, but It's like a cover 1. Usually you'll have like a what we call a cover 3. So Mulatalo will be there and Katoa will be here. As you can see, Kennedy will be there. So usually that's like a deep zone, usually on the 5th tackle. But it was nice Sean caught them out early, caught them napping. And I think that sometimes maybe it's like a quarterback. Terry Evans is one of the best at it, but maybe they look off the fullback, and he saw that Kennedy is favouring that left side and saw that he couldn't get across in time. But it's like a cover 1 look. And I suppose, when we get the look that we want, Sean, it's the first 40-20 of the year, I think. But, usually they're in that cover 3 in their deep zones. But it was nice to just catch them napping, man. Beautiful 40-20. Perfectly look, bang. Nice weight. Kennedy has no chance. Just caught them napping, read it perfectly. Great kick, just awesome play. That was real cool. There was a momentum shifter too at that time. This is the Adden one. Yeah, so Adden on a secondary. Look how much behind he is Sean there. And then just targets Moylan. And luckily Curran kind of gets on the inside shoulder of Graham there. But Moylan, that's why he's got to go, man. Just look how his body position. There's no strength in anything that he's doing. And that's just unacceptable to be on your knees like that. No power, and it's no wonder he's been dropped, man. But that's just beautiful strength as well from Adden to finish there. But see, this another nice variation, Adden off the back on a line like that. Very cool. This is the one I was talking about, the blind bob set. Thank you to the guys that mentioned what a bob set is. So it's blind, open, blind. So you go blind side here. Look how Walker runs, man. He just commands your attention. The way his first initial steps and speed, it just engages the line. Like talking about someone that engages the line, Walker engages the line. They forces them to react. These hard runs here, man. Leg drive, shrugging them off, getting into a dominant position. Just Walker is a beast. And then open side, so you go back open and then go back in behind. So you obviously working the ruck. See how those two there are split. So there's going to be that space right in behind there, and Chance just does a great job of just going back in behind there, as you'll see. And then go back to blind again. And you get the retreating effect. And look, Chan's just fighting through, man. He actually pushes this guy out. So look at that. He breaks the hold, and that is actually technically, he's in the dominant position now because the marker is now behind. And so you see that with that number 13. He's off now. He can't be engaged, otherwise it'll be 6 again. And then bang, look at that footwork. Dummy and go, man. That's Sean Johnson-esque, mate. That's a Sean Johnson play right there. Power through the legs. And then look how Metcalf just pops through, man. Just bursts through there. And then just peels away. That is just beautiful football right there. That is just great to see, man. Really cool. See, you got that number 13 there. He's out of play. He can't be involved. So he's literally beaten both markers. Then Nikota has to go back inside, step, and then gets home with that dummy. Man, that is beautiful right there. He's in fine form, Egan, right now, man. And then nice early pass too. I think he was slowing down, so it was kind of the timing of the pass was bang on. He had to get it done. And it was really well done. Just really cool. What else is there? My bad. So I'm just running right through to the end of the tape. Okay, what's this one? Oh yeah, just beautiful again. Splitting the markers and just getting that look on the inside. Look at these guys, no look passing. Just beautiful way. Again, that's going in numbers at the market, and just our guys just being really clued on to what the defense is presenting them and picking their moments and timing really well. I just got to give credit to our boys. They are just pinpointing and executing plays at the right times, just like I've never seen it before. The Warriors, just beautiful to watch. This play kind of falls away a little bit, but that's all right. But just creating line breaks, disarray. This is what you want from a Warriors team. It's just so cool to see. But yeah. Sorry guys, let's just slowing this down. See that nice deep pass, eh? Get a nice deep pass off the edge. So see that one there. Because, I talked about our V shape a few weeks ago, but these two do have to play Chance and Berry. And that's where that's the good part of the V shape because it's so deep. If you can get a bite from the center, then you can get a one-on-one here that Curran gets with Moylan. That's the effect, the powerful effect of the V shape. That depth causes the center to try and decide. And you see Talakai decides to go for CNK because of how deep he comes in, and he misses Moylan. And then by the time he recovers, that's the benefit of that flying V shape, the depth of it, and then just attacking Moylan. And I love that we attacked Moylan all day. I thought that was just awesome, Yeah, so again, just this one was cool. I thought, again, just Dylan Walker, just little subtleties when he's in ball playing mode and creative role. Look at what he does. Look at what that dummy did. He just dummied. And I know it's simple, but you get to look at the way you get this. He just sucked that line in here, and now they got to go back, 20 meters or so, whatever it is. I thought that was just really smart, ball playing by him. It's just a simple thing, but, he just knows and makes decisions really well at the right times. Just sort of something simple there. Just look at the pace at which they run onto the ball as well, and then having your lead runners. This is our bread and butter, working in the middles. I know I've been showing you guys a lot of the edge attack, but the bread and butter of our team is moving the middles around. They want to move that channel 1, 2, and 3 outside of the ruck all day. So all day you're just working these three really on either side of the ruck. So 3 over there, 3 over, whatever it is. It's trying to get those middles to really just collapse. If you can get those to collapse, the outsides and everything that we do will always open up. That's why we're doing so well with the Tohus and the Walkers, the AFBs. They just force those middles to collapse. But also I've talked about lead runners, getting everyone on the same page, that type of thing. So, but you're just always cutting deep into the line and just getting that hesitation. You can get those 3 there just to pause. If you get those 3 to pause enough times, and to get sucked in, it's just maths, And then this one again was just Moylan attacking him because he's a weak defender. Sean, nice pickup, nice dummy to get Mulatalo to come in, and then look at that, just work his body weight around. That is just beautiful, man. It's great to see Sean in such good form. Nice by Berry, just hold his line. And then that finishing master, the way he extends, man, just awesome. Okay, guys, well, that makes up pretty much what I've got for you guys now. So, heaps more stuff I could have done. The main operatus Monday was attack today, but I could easily show you our defensive shapes and stuff, but we'll have to wait till see some more footage. I think against the Canberra, we'll have a good look at our defense, how we hold up. But thanks for popping in. We'll go to the outro now. Okay, guys, that was the Wahnanga. Again, don't know what episode 7 maybe. Wait. Look, I think we're in a really fine form right now, offensively especially, defensively as well. We just got to hold on and continue to do what we're doing. I think it'll be interesting to see how we finish off this run before the bye against the Raiders. This may be one of the last top 8 teams we play, so we've got to have a strong showing. We have to continue to hold our defensive resilience and effort, and we also need to continue to build combinations and to continue to develop Metcalf, I believe, and also continue doing what we're doing. But thank you for coming along again. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel, the Wise Up TV channel. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Leave a comment in there for any more insights that I may have missed. Again, don't prophesy to be the major analyst, but I do enjoy doing what I do, and I enjoy learning from other people as well. So thank you guys for coming along. We'll catch you guys next week, and up the wires. Peace.